Wow, I've never seen so many flowers in one. Well, I have. She's done it before though. Thank you, Mrs. H. Fantastic, beautiful. Welcome to the weekend shave. Is the weekend going alright for you? You looking forward? Have you been looking? Because the weeks, well, for me, they go quickly, which is, well, it's not a bad thing. It means the weekend's here quick. Using today a vintage razor, and that is this thing, the Gillette Black Beauty. It's a 1976 W3, an adjustable twist to open. Turn the bottom here, twist to open, and inside I've got a Supermax Super Stainless Sunrise blade, brand new, come in that box, double wrapped, very nice. And I'm going for setting number 5. It goes up to about 9. You see there, number 5. And where's number 9 on there? Yeah, it goes up to about number 9 on it. So 5, roughly halfway there. And then brush. I've been lathering up because I'm using a soap a friend of mine, Alistair, bought on his travels, and he said, "How would you like to try this?" I said, "Yeah, okay then, thanks." Very kind of him. And that is what I've done. Is I'll show you the soap first. It's a pure and natural shaving soap from LlanValley, LLAN Valley. I'll put a link to their website in the description. Using natural stuff. It's goat's milk and bergamot. It's a hard puck, and they use olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil, natural clay to give it what they call slip, but slickness. And there's no artificial chemical enhancers or scents, anything like that, or colourings. Bergamot essential oils in there. They're not used or tested on animals and all that sort of thing. That's a big thing for them. And this was £3.30 on their website anyway. And it'll also say on that website shops that stock it. I'm not sure about shipping abroad, anything like that. You'd have to ask them. But that's that. So what I've done is I've used a gem blade, and I scraped a lot of, well, not a lot, but soap, a good bit off the back, because I'm going to give this back to Alistair. It's only on loan, and I didn't want to sort of wet it and mess it up. Not that he'd mind, probably, but anyway, that's been in the bottom of here, and it's lathered up nicely. But I have noticed, and I did this off camera, because what I did was put the shavings at the bottom and then put a bit of hot tap water, just a bit, few drops, and of course this is the Ever Ready 150 vintage handle with a horsehair knot. We've re-knotted, beautiful brush. So that's been soaking. I've flicked it out, and then I've had to add a bit more water. Now it's quite thick and creamy, this. But sometimes these natural ones can be quite, they're nice, but well, let's wet the face first. They can be a bit dissipating, so they'll go on, but they'll bubble and disappear. We'll see. Beautiful scent, bergamot. Now, it's nice when a lather does last, but I'm not that bothered if it does dissipate, as long as it leaves me with a slickness good enough to shave. Are you in good health, good shaves, all that type of thing? I do hope so. Now, so far there's not a lot of water in that, and it seems to be okay, but I'm not gonna hang about. Let's see how it is. Heat the razor up. So again, Gillette Black Beauty, vintage razor, 1976, well, it depends what your class is vintage. Adjustable twist to open. It's on setting number 5, a Supermax Super Stainless, brand new. And that feels wonderful. Oh, beautiful slickness to the soap. A nice gentle scent. And this is made for sensitive skin. As I say, I've not been sent this or anything like that. But I like to give as much info, or a website or something, of most products. Well, I'm loaned, or I buy, or I'm sent, you know. I'm talking about products. Do you remember in the last shave I mentioned brushes? Oh, I'm thinking of buying more brushes. I shouldn't really. Well, I have. 3 of them. And I've only bought them really for the handles. It is starting to dissipate a bit, but not as bad as I thought it might be. Yeah, so I succumbed to it. I've just been in a meeting in the Wet Shavers Addiction Clinic, and I've seen a few of you there, but I didn't have time to talk, sorry. Yeah, and I've ordered the brushes, so we'll see. I'll show you them when they arrive and all that sort of thing. Oh, I tell you, that's very slick, very nice. So that's the first pass. And another thing, really, you can't expect a lot. It's £3.50 for this puck. Well, you know. And on the other hand, saying that, see how it's dissipated out the bowl, but there's still some left in there, so you have to keep going. Mine seems thick and pasty. I like it like that, but you have to keep using it like that. Don't put too much water, or you can, but it'll dissipate quicker. Dissipate, what do you mean? It'll aerate and disappear. But there's good slickness, so it's not so bad. And in fact, I'll just add a few drops of water to that. This is a beautiful brush. Bet that handle's seen some hands, an old handle. Not sure of the age of it. The Ever Ready 150. It was re-knotted. I tell you, that is beautiful now. But it will dissipate probably. I was going to say, yeah, with soaps, you know, that's only £3.50. Palm olive over here is 50p, and it works a treat. But that does have enhancers and whatever to make it good, doesn't it? This is a natural product. So here we go, pass number 2, across the growth. Using the Black Beauty. And a lot of these razors were sent to me by Don Roberts over in the USA. Donald Navy Goat, of which I've not seen any comments on videos from Don, or on Facebook or anything like that when I've popped in, but I'm not bothered, but just hope you're okay, Don, if you watch, or if anybody knows him. Hope he's okay, and thank you again, sir. Using the Navy. So it didn't dissipate, it was quick, that was nice. Lovely slickness, and the scent, very gentle scent, very nice. Bergamot. That's a nice setting, that 5. Just over half really. Oh, there's a little different there. This blade's quite a, it's a bit more, in my feel, it's a bit more aggressive than a Persona Red or a Wilkinson Sword. How can I put it? I'd put it between Persona Red and a Feather. It'll be just under half, maybe, not the Feather, but so between a Wilkinson Sword or Persona Red and a Feather, halfway, somewhere on there, for me. So I can feel that slickness. Wow, that is nice. That is nice. Wow. Yeah. Okay. We'll lather up again and we'll talk dinner. You can't go wrong. Shaving, food and drink. That's what life's about. There we go. Back to the... So you do have to go back, re-lather. It's quite a dissipating soap. I'm going to go back to just a bit of water to get the tips on that soap that's in the middle. These sort of soaps, oh look, these sort of soaps, well, it wouldn't be a proper shave without blood, will it, for me? They work better when you've got the time, and but very nice. So hopefully you can see, even though it's a dissipatey sort of soap more than others, it does produce a beautiful lather. No issues on the skin, as I wouldn't expect any, because it's natural. Against the growth. Here we go on this Sunday. I'm going to loan Alistair the Katie's Bubbles Irish Coffee. Now I did hear some people, look at this. This can be an aggressive razor, this. On a, you know, it's only on half, but that blade is quite a sharp old kick to that. See how that's dissipated, but it's alright. Yeah, I'm going to loan Alistair the Irish coffee. Now some people say they love coffee, but they don't like it in the shaving soap. They couldn't bear it. It's weird. Maybe it was you that said, I can't remember who it was. But I liked it, I quite liked it. Because I like the smell of coffee anyway. But this is nice, I'm enjoying this. Being aware of that overhang, start sideways and gradually turn, and that's the only way I can shave against the growth on the moustache area, because otherwise it's too painful and tuggy. It's gone all together there. But it's nice to see people making these soaps the goats that they get the milk from are wandering in the woods and on the hills around Llangollen way, I think. Not, if I'm not incorrect. But they've got all the information and story behind everything on their website. That's, apart from a couple of nicks, that's beautiful. That's the razor, show me who's the boss, see? Add a bit of water, whoa, it's like a ski slope. And now, the end is near. No, well it is. It's time. What time? Pickup time, baby! Sunday pickup. Roast pork today. Roast pork with crackling little joints. Sometimes I have chops. There's a little joint with crackling. And I'll have some for sandwiches in a week. On my works butty box, as we say, sandwich box. Takeout, snap in. With a bit of mustard on them or whatever. Back to this now. And what am I having? Steamed potatoes, carrots, broccoli and lashentos of gravy. Thank you. Very nice. So, lathered up again. Touch of water, look at this. Oh, I nearly went for another pass then. Wouldn't bother me. You can't beat shaving whiskers and skin. Yeah, that's to be messed with. Obviously it's an adjustable razor. On setting 5, which is approximate halfway, that's a mid to aggressive setting, so the top end it would be classed as an aggressive setting for me with that blade. I could use another blade and it wouldn't feel as bad, so blades do make a difference even though they all look the same. Double chin tang. I haven't checked the stock availability of them. Beautiful. Right. I'll rinse off. And I can't fault it for slickness. And a very gentle scent, nice scent. That's nice, very nice. Okay, going to use Thayer's cucumber today. That's one of my 5 a day. Oh, I smell, that's a realistic smell. Cucumber. That's lovely. Okay, and we're going to go to the old USA again. We're going to use a skin bracer. Beautiful. Original Aftershave by Menon. Oh, that's lovely. Very something fruity about this. Go on then. Very fruity. Very nice. Is there a bit of menthol in that? I don't think so. It feels it. Ah, that's nice. Nice and refreshing. Now then, this here is Nivea's, as you can see, is a two-phase Protect and Care 2-phase aftershave lotion. Now it's an aftershave and a balm, if you like, in one. It's quite an oily feel, so I'm going to use it as my balm today. And what you have to do is this: mix the two together. Turns blue. There's a nice scent as well. Quite watery, but when you put it on, oh, you can just feel that slickness. Sort of feel like an oily type of thing, but it doesn't stay oily. It soon dissipates out. It goes into the skin. That's a nice scent. Again, nice combination with skin bracer. I must just like anything. I think just that's lovely. Oh, that is nice. Right, put the lid on that before I forget. And wash your hands. Oh, it's a screw on. If you ever use that, because it's quite greasy or oily. As I say, it doesn't stay like that. It soon absorbs into the skin. I haven't used that for a while. So just before you go, I'll give you a recap. The Gillette Black Beauty 1976 W3 date code adjustable twist to open razor. Beautiful, absolutely lovely razor. Using this Supermax Super Stainless Sunrise blade, double wrapped. Always a good sign. You know, brand new. Now this blade, for me personally, in this razor, because they feel different in different razors, whatever. I could put that in a Wilkinson sword or whatever. It's not as, wouldn't feel as aggressive. In this, it felt between for me personally, Persona Red, Wilkinson sword, and a feather halfway up. So it's quite an aggressive little blade on setting 5. Now, if I'd have put that to setting 9, it would have felt even more aggressive. So it's a good little razor. That it's got more of a bite than it looks. Nice. So that's the razor and the blade we used. We used the Ever Ready 150 vintage handle, which has been reknotted with this horsehair brush. Superb, as soft as a badger, as soft as a brush. There you go. We've used this Captain's Choice original shave ball. Always does a good job, fits nicely in my hand. The guest of the show, of course, is this LlanValley goat's milk shaving soap with bergamot essential oil and all the other stuff. As I say, I'll put a link in the description to this if you want to read up about it, whatever. But excellent in every way. Lathers up quickly, very slick to use, lovely scent, but it does dissipate and you will need to re-lather between passes because it, well, you can see there, it's almost gone. But I could see that bits of soap in the middle. Well, I'll show you. Gotta make these videos long. If you do that, you're back to a cream. So it does dissipate, and you do need to re-lather it. But other than that, that's not a bad thing. It still works. It's still good. Would I buy it for £3.30? Yes, because that would last a long time. and it's natural, you know, so you've got to give it that benefit, but it does dissipate. Then we rinsed off with water Thayer's cucumber, lovely stuff, that's realistic. Then we used Skin Bracer Original Aftershave, 5 fluid ounces by Menin. Very fruity. I can't see this. I think there is a bit of menthol in that. Well, it felt that way. And then of course this Nivea. See how it's gone back to 2 already, gone back to the 2 sort of 2 process, 2 phase. Excellent, good stuff that. And that is it. I will leave you to your Sunday, and I hope you have a great Sunday whatever you're doing. If you're going out, having shaves, relaxing, cooking, have a good one, stay in good health, and have a laugh if you can, have a bit of fun. So all the best. Thanks again for your support, for your comments and views and everything. It really means a lot to me. And I'll see you on Wednesday for the midweek shave. It might be another vintage razor. I'm going to go through my vintages for a while just to get to use them again, you know, and go back in history. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care.